Hello everyone, welcome back to another stream. How are you guys doing? Are you doing well? Are you doing good? I sure hope so. Cause I did not have a good night, dude. Like, yesterday sucked. But that's why we're here, isn't it? Spend some good time enjoying life, enjoying existence. I hope everyone's doing good. Congrats on the first, Bubbly. Sorry, just noticed that. Little bit zoned out, but that's okay. Vibin'? Pog. Hello. Speeve, edit. You for sure do have a statement there. Why should I? Said he never sleeps the night time, then why should I? To pay. What? What's up? What's up, turtle? Then you could drink it down. What's up, King? We got a winter where it was -50, and that one wasn't predicted to be bad. This year's was. Yeah. Then he never sleeps the night time, then why should I? The pretty face. Bad place. So are we gonna get absolute zero? I doubt it. It's actually next to impossible to get absolute zero, but I do get the joke. Haha, very funny. Very funny, good meme. Oh girl, don't you stop till you get enough honey, honey pie, honey. Whoops, accidentally went back here. Pie, oh honey pie, honey pie. Girl, don't you stop till you're my girl. What you want? Oh girl, don't you stop till you get enough. Oh no, honey pie, honey pie. Oh girl, don't you stop till you get enough. Oh no, honey pie, honey pie. They seriously went out of space. Honey. Don't you stop till you're my girl. Don't stop till you get to my girl. Dude, my mental health this weekend was just shit. Like, not this weekend, just like mostly last night, but just my mental health was so shit, dude. I didn't even know why. Like, there's no need for this. There's no need for this, like, depression. Stop it. Cease. Honey, honey. I'm trying to manage getting 3 different things at once. So it may look a little bit confusing. If you get lost, let me know and I'll explain what's going on. So, for knowledge's sake, what I'm up to right now is place seed, stand over here by the farm, not seed, sapling, and then I grow the sapling and the farm at the same time, harvest leaves, which are then turned into mulch, and then when I harvest the farm, I turn all of the farm stuff into bone meal, which then is used to turn mulch into dirt, which is what I'm using to build my island. Like I said, a little bit confusing. Dirt mass production. Yeah, except it's very slow and it's not very mass. I'm not making a lot. So now that I have a decent amount of mulch, I take the bone meal here, put the rest of the leaves into storage because I'm low on leaves and I use those for a bunch of different things. And then I go to where I left off on making this like build out, which I plan on fixing that later. Like the wood here. But that's for later, not for now. And then start filling space in. Still at a slower rate, yeah. And then, now that I have this done, I want to make sure that grass growth is consistent. So I go back over here to where all the grass is. And then I use the bone meal, turn the mulch into dirt, which will then grow into grass. And now I go back over here and continue the cycle. But yeah, that's kind of the plan for this stream, is to just do this until I get the base for this first island down. Do I have my... I do not have my plan showing. Why is it so far? Wait, okay, that's just normally off to the side. There we go. So you guys can see what the eventual plan for this build is. And so when I click the mouse wiggles, I love programming class. You know what? As long as it makes you happy, good on you, King. But yeah, doing it this way ensures that I'm getting all of the materials that I can as quickly as I can without, like, getting stuck on one task. Because I do tend to get stuck on tasks. Shit. And if you're curious, while yes, I do have iron, the reason that I'm not making iron shears and I'm sticking with wood is because I'm burning through them so quickly. I can get through like 2 shears. I can get through like a single iron shears in 2 trees. I've been dressed. One moment. Clothing. Clothed the bean. Hello, sword. Welcome in. But yeah, this process isn't very exciting, but it is very good for chatting. So, newest season of Owl House started coming out today. Like, the first episode came out today. I haven't been able to see it yet, so if I see any spoilers, I will kick you for the rest of the stream. That is dead serious. Sword at Mother House, and Mother gave Oculus to her friend. No quest for you, L. Nope. Doot doot doot. Whoop. Dot. Dot 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 dot. Bup bup bup. Dot 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 dot. Dot 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 dot. Dot dot. If you use wood parts, would wooden axes be more effective even if stone axes, because they don't need to be melted for Tinker Construct? I'm using whoops, wrong tool. I'm using Cologram first off, which which not only mines faster than wood, but it's also just it's also easier for me to source. Oh. I'm too short. And Cologram also lasts longer, so I'm overall using less resources by using Cologram than if I were using anything else. Thanks for checking, though. I have actually thought about this a lot. So what's the parrot's name? We haven't named him yet. Boops before I go to bed. Alright, thank you for the boops, Delta. Sleep well. Call him Burb. And not naming the bird Bird. Too cool for that shit. Perfectly describes the bird, though? No. Gimme. Burb. Burb. I used the wrong tool again! Hate it when I do that. Makes me feel dumb. Have you guys decided against my will to just name him Burb? Is that what's going on? I wish I had the resources to just kind of restart and build from the ground up, but I don't have those resources, because I'm trying to do naturalistic stuff. If those other islands have dirt, can one be large enough that you can steal that? No. That's not dirt. And those islands that you see, those are the largest ones that have dirt on them. The only viable way for me to get dirt is by doing exactly what I'm doing here. And it's just kind of slow. Bye! Run but you can't hide, can run but... Days filled with mulch and mulch dreams. Just watched a murder on stream. Aw, come now, you didn't care that much about him, did you? If you did, I'm not sorry. No idea who they were before they died. But you can't hide. I'm gonna make you mine. Out of my head, of my heart, of my heart. Of my heart, of my mind. You can't hide. Gonna make you mine. Out of my head, of my heart, of my mind, yeah. Run, but you can't hide. Yeah, I'm gonna make you mine. Just found something that is 206 chapters long. I hope it's good for you. I was wearing my compression gloves, but I don't want to wear them right now because the tag is weird and I forgot to remove it. Hello, Frost. You're the kind of person to enjoy the tag on pillows. I love it. Should have it back then. Tired. I sleeping with the light on. Trying to make myself out. I'm a little closer. Scrawny motherfucker with a cool hairstyle. Scrawny motherfucker with a cool hairstyle. Scrawny motherfucker with a cool hairstyle. I'm a scrawny motherfucker with a cool hairstyle. Really like this song. It's kind of stupid though. Shit at the right time. Whoops. Listen to me. Just told my sister, I bet my mom changes the subject when people ask about her. Aww. That's mean. I'm a scrawny motherfucker with a cool hairstyle. Scrawny motherfucker with a cool hairstyle. I'm a scrawny motherfucker with a cool hairstyle. Scrawny motherfucker with a cool hairstyle. I'm just used to like my style. I'm a scrawny motherfucker with a cool hairstyle. Take a while. I'm a scrawny motherfucker with a cool hairstyle. Scrawny motherfucker with a cool hairstyle. Motherfucker with a cool hairstyle. So, okay, I will warn you, the topic of this conversation that I want to have is, like, really dark, but I think it's funny. So, if it's funny just because I have a fucked up sense of humor, I'm sorry. Anyway, so, I was on a crisis hotline last night. Basically, I was having an emotional breakdown. It was awful. But however, how I normally like scale the seriousness of my emotional breakdowns is I will post it on Tumblr, and if no one responds on Tumblr, because I have a bunch of mutuals who will like my posts, if no one responds on Tumblr, then I'll post it in a support group, and then they will gauge whether or not it's like serious, because if it is serious, they'll tell me you should call a hotline. So I called. Hi, Wednesday. I'm fine right now. So, it's one of those situations where the people who I'm talking to are like, you should call a hotline. So I did. And for some reason, my phone wasn't letting me, like, copy paste my vent post to the, crisis counselor I was talking to. So instead of just, you know, going out of my way to, like, rewrite it or whatever, I just sent my counselor, like, I just sent the crisis counselor. Why is the line hot? No, it's a crisis hotline. It means that it's active, constantly, basically. But, I sent my crisis counselor the post from my Tumblr blog. And so I was thinking about it, I was like, there's a special type of gaslighting that you do in your head where you send a crisis counselor that you're talking to your Tumblr blog. Like, like, just kind of sitting there, I literally was, actually, my internet cut out, so I'm not hearing any of this. Oh no! I can pull up the text messages right now. 0 to 6. Shush. Let me pull up the text messages real quick. But, I text them, why are some of my messages just not showing up right now? What is this? Why are you broken? Stop that. My texting app is broken. Half of my messages are just gone from this fine, I'll just go to the screenshots. But, I was like, hey, my friends are telling me to send the vent that I wrote to you because I'm having a hard time expressing myself. Do you want to read it? And she's like, if you feel comfortable sharing that with me, then please, I'd love to read it. And I'm like, okay. And then I realized, like, in the middle of my emotional breakdown, I had this moment of clarity of like, what type of fucked in the head person sends a crisis counselor their Tumblr blog? Sister throwing bread at you. L. Like, yes, let's... Bras. Oh dear. Like, what special kind of person do you have to be to send a crisis counselor your Tumblr blog? In 2022, no less. Anyway, I did not have a good night last night. I cried a lot. What? Thank you. Thank you. I've been clothed. Thank you. Appreciate it. But yeah, like I did actually like it was there. I did contact the crisis line for like a serious reason. Like, I didn't just, I did not contact the crisis line just to advertise my personal Tumblr blog. I did contact them for like an actual like serious reason, but it's still, it still like messes with my head. That even after all this time, I'm so bad at getting my thoughts out of my head that I resort to sending crisis counselors my fucking Tumblr blog. Like, I keep seeing posts on, like, TikTok and shit of people, like, sending, their personal, like, TikTok or whatever to their therapist, and then, they'll say something, and then their therapist will just, like, text them, be like, hey, I think it's time for you to come in for another appointment. And I'm like, oh god, when I get back into therapy, I'm gonna be one of those people, aren't I? I'm gonna be one of those people who, like, has my therapist text me at, like, 4 in the morning, go, hey, I just saw your most recent TikTok. I think you should come in for an appointment. I don't know, man. I don't know. I have mental health issues. Doesn't that make me more relatable as a streamer, though? Relatable streamer moment, relatable streamer moment, I contacted the, crisis hotline because I was having an emotional breakdown. Trademarked that shit. we go. You just remember they will insult you if your card declines after therapy. Oh my god, no, I completely understand how much you're going through. Anyway, your card got declined, and I think your problems are fucking stupid, and you're a moron. You should take better care of yourself, bozo, L. You thought I was your friend? This is my job. Go die. Oh my god, that would be awful. L, bozo thought I actually cared about him. Stupid. Stupid moron. It's my mental breakdown and I'll handle it how I want to. And how I want to does in fact include curling into a ball and crying hysterically for 4 hours straight and then pretending I'm fine. I have, like... Okay, here's something kind of stupid that I genuinely, like, a genuine paranoia that I deal with. I have, like, genuine concerns that I'm going to, like, talk to my therapist one day, and she's just gonna go, wow, you're kind of fucked up. And me, who went to this person to, like, help, you know, fix me, goes, that's why I'm here. Like, wow, your brain's kind of fucked up. I know! Help me! Help me! Excuse me, mixed therapy person. My soul is broken. Please fix it. Your soul is broken. That sucks for you. Help! See, what makes it even worse, like what makes that paranoia even worse, is I have actually been like turned away from like mental health services before. Like I've just been kind of like existing in the past. Tree. I've just been kind of like I've called crisis hotlines in the past and they were like, this is the wrong line, and hung up on me. And I'm like, bruh. So now I have an ongoing joke with my friends that my mental health is so shit that not even the crisis lines want me. Have you ever been declined by a crisis line for being too broken? I mean, that's not the reason I was declined, but it still makes me giggle thinking about it that way. A few of my counselors have straight given up on me. I'm sorry, King. I shouldn't laugh at that, but I'm sorry. put your records on. Favorite song. Not the first therapist I ever had. The first therapist I ever had, I vetted and like made sure that it would like, you know, match my needs. But the second therapist I ever had, which was one that my mother selected for me, whenever I got through, like I call it the trauma debriefing. Anytime I get a new therapist, I give them what I call the trauma debriefing, where I go, all right, here's everything that's fucked up with me that I know about. Here is examples of all the trauma that I experienced. And here's what I've already gone through in an attempt to make me better. Let's move on from here. And after I gave her the trauma debriefing, she started crying, and my mom got an email the next day saying that my case was beyond her care. Have a good one, Policy. Thanks for stopping by. My mom got an email the next day saying that I was beyond her care, saying to get me into a trauma specialist, and my mom responded with, that kind of sounds like bullshit. And then said that my therapist said I didn't need a therapist, which is absolutely not what she said. I saw the email. But yeah, I've had crisis lines turn me away, and I've had therapists turn me away because I'm fucked up. It's so funny. I think it's funny because like to me, I don't think my trauma is that bad. And then I'll like tell stories of like, yeah, I was like turned away from like multiple crisis lines, and people are like, "You got turned away from a crisis line? Are you okay? I can get you in contact with some therapists." And I'm like, "You've never been turned away from a crisis line? I just thought they were kind of shit and didn't work." Here I am thinking that I'm fine, just everyone else is a little bit weird. Hi, Phantom. I'm talking about my emotional breakdown from last night. Half asleep, about to fall asleep. Bonk. That was until you came along. Now in its place is something new. When I look at you. I know, you're sick. I know. Simple songs I wanted more. Perfection is so quick to bore. You are more beautiful by far. Our flaws are who we really are. I used to hear a simple song. That was until you came along. You took my broken melody And now I hear a symphony. Oh, oh. And now I hear symphony. I'm one off. Come on, man. Who is bothering me? I don't want to watch a new episode of Owl House on cable. I want to watch it on my computer. Give it to me on computer or die. I'm currently carving out the area for the lake, because if you look at the home island plan, there is going to be a lake. Alrighty. Giant hole. Love it. Love that for me. Bup, 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 bup. What if someday in the future I get big enough as a streamer to where like me calling a crisis hotline is like a huge deal? Like this week in VTubing, small VTuber here Atlas wound up admitting on stream that they called a crisis hotline. They said everything is okay now. However, can we really be sure with someone who has mental health like this? And then just a clip of me laughing about talking to a crisis counselor, or me like getting rejected from different therapists, like, and then people are like people like send me well wishes, like, I hope you're okay, and I'm just like, what the fuck is this? The fuck? Who are you? Fine with ads, but I hate the ads that are like incredibly stupid and weird. Like the freaking Allstate ads where people share really weird personal information that's supposed to be funny, but it isn't to me, I guess. Thanks to Allstate. Thanks to Allstate, I can now finally wipe my ass in peace knowing that my toilet will not explode. Thank you, Allstate. With the help of State Farm, I've been able to successfully divorce my husband and take the kids. Thank you, State Farm, for having my family's back. And not my sniveling ass of a husband. State Farm, are you in good hands? And those ads that are like, we've seen it all, and then they show something like a person who managed to drive their home like up on top of a building or some shit. Like drive their car like up on top of a building. We've seen a little bit of it. We know everything because we've seen everything. And then it cuts to like this teenager standing like in front of a house, and the house is on fire, and there's like a car on top of the house, and then inside the car is like these two screaming kids who are like pounding on the windows, and he's just sitting there like on the phone with State Farm like, help, I left my younger siblings in the car because I let them drive and they somehow did this. And the agent's just like, what the fuck? The agent's just like, how did this happen? Where would this go? What policy is this under? We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Was that the bite of 87? Oh my goodness. Fuck, now there's a song stuck in my head I want to listen to, but it's Kring. The song I want to listen to is Krim, chat. Am I allowed to be Krimg with you, chatters? Is that the bite? Yes, I'm allowed to be Krimg with you guys. Stop emailing me! I don't care about the Tennessee fans carrying goalposts. I don't give a shit. Shut up, Reddit. Krimg. Who's responsible for the bite of 87? I know so well when it happened. No, really, hear me out. Gotta trust me now. Is nobody so obsessive of how and when and where it happened? Why don't you hear me out? Down in the Venerid town. About and I were just messing around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that works. It's the star of the show, the big brown bear with the Freddy Fazbear. Got a little kiss. There's a mist. Comes the star of the show, the big brown bear with the Freddy Fazbear. Never was looking quite sus. He was the imposter in it. Know who's responsible for the bite of 87? I was there when it happened. No, really, hear me out. You've gotta trust me now. Everybody's so obsessive over how and when and where it happened. Don't you hear me out? I'm surprised, I promise I'm not telling lies. Near the end of the story, you'll unsub to gain the Ori. Wasn't doing great, and up in Monty's face. Little crying child, animatronics running wild. Here comes the star of the show, the big brown bear with the Freddy Fazbear. It picked me, little boy, decapitated like an old chew toy. Comes the star of the show, the big brown bear with the Freddy Fazbear. Going of 87. Who's up? You know who's responsible for the bite of 87? I was there when it happened. No, really, hear me out. You've gotta trust me now. Cause nobody's so obsessive over how and when and where it happened. Why don't you hear me out? If I do that, it's gonna destroy all the way over to here. Okay. Or not, because it broke. I don't want to listen to this song. Shush, go back. I want to listen to cringe FNAF music. There we go. And maybe Crimg YouTube. Very night to finally met. For many years we've been all alone. I'm supposed to. Would you want to stay 5 nights at Freddy's? Look, if you're gonna be here for the cool pop-off songs, you're also gonna be here for the crimg. Okay? You can't get one or the other. You have to get both. You're here? Pug, pug, pug. Can you imagine an Allstate ad make it like... I know that's... Okay, this is kind of like a loop around. Back to an earlier topic. Can you imagine like an insurance ad making a reference to the Five Nights at Freddy's series? Like, we know a bit of everything... we know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two, and then it's just a kid in a hospital with like his entire fucking head bandaged, and he walks over to like... He walks over to the kid, pats his shoulder, and goes, "Killer animatronics," to the person who's like thinking about buying insurance. And then they just fucking move on to like the next thing. Like, ah yes, killer animatronics. Completely normal and totally like perfectly fine. Story must be told for the train reaction that never gets old. Breaking the mold. Guns are just distractions. Some bots are just gold. Was that the bite of 87? Was that the bite of 87? It's me. Say that it's all in you. I'm just too kind. Time for the main attraction. The story must be told. For the chain reaction that never gets old. Some bots get satisfaction breaking the mold. Some bots are just distractions. Some bots are just gold. Dude, if insurance companies like dug into like playing with horror stuff, it would make their ads so much more entertaining. Like the only ads I'm willing to watch are ones that are like actually like either entertaining or funny. If you guys watch Natrix, then you've probably seen some ads that are like actually entertaining or like actually funny. So like one that comes to mind is Natrix has a ongoing series through all of their sponsors of just like them, you know, existing existing, except their ads are like the ads that they do are like part of a storyline where there is a specific creature that all he does is he runs ads, and it causes the people who recite the ads, if they don't finish it all the way through, they wind up exploding, quite literally. She's a gore artist. So and it actually, like, it pertains to the plot of her videos too, which is really freaking cool. But it would be like it's like one point in one of her videos, there are these two characters who are like stuck in a factory and are about to be what's called redesigned in the like series, which is literally where they're like cut apart and sewn back together in order to like fit a specific image. It's horrific, but that's not the point. But the two characters look at each other, and one of them goes, "How are we supposed to get out of here?" And he's like, "I have an idea, but you have to stay calm." She's like, "What are you going to do?" And he's like, "Have you heard of Skillshare?" "What?" "Have you heard of Skillshare? The online learning platform?" "Yes, the online learning platform." "What are you doing? Anyone who's done this hasn't made it out alive. Just shush and just let me finish. It'll be fine." "Yeah, the Australian one! Yeah!" And I'm just sitting here like, what? Why are you using this as, like, your method of advertising? It's great. Yeah! Then they summon the ad pufferfish with buff legs, and it's horrifying, and I love it. Or, like, that one video where she was, like, where, like, her character got, like, brutally attacked. And so the next video starts with, like, the next video in the series starts with her, like, in an ambulance with, like, her chest cavity open. And it's, like, slightly blurred. And then her pulse writes out the ad for fucking Skillshare. And I'm just sitting there like, what is going on in your head? And can I have some? I would, like, show her videos, like, on stream. However, they are, like, incredibly gory. But yeah, if you can find an ad that's like genuinely and actually like entertaining to watch through, not like, oh, it's an ad that has like a little bit of goofy in it. Like, it has to be like genuinely entertaining. I will happily watch the ad all the way through. The problem is, you gotta make it entertaining, and a lot of ad companies don't know what entertaining means. They'll be like, "Ah, yes, entertainment. I can do that," they say, and then make fucking Puppy Monkey Baby. For those of you who haven't seen, for those of you who have been on the internet for a while, that's going to be a fucking throwback. What? Can we watch T-Man though? No! Wasn't talking about doing that, watching it on stream. We're not watching T-Man. Can't wait to meet you. Let's join the animatronic family. We open real soon. My head hurts so much. I can't find the meds that help my head hurt so much. It feels like I'm going to explode. It's called the donut with the filled with whipped cream. You know, I tried telling you something that would help before it got this bad, but no! But no, tea is bad, and therefore my advice is invalid. All eyes are on you. This stream is brought to you by mental illness. This stream is brought to you by mental illness. Are you traumatized? Keep it that way. It's even funny if you responded to yes with, are you traumatized? Are you traumatized? Yeah. Good! You tried flossing daily? No one. Dentist. See, your stab wound wouldn't be bleeding if you just flossed. Are you traumatized? Good. Your dentist sent me. What? Shit, I meant to take care of my teeth? Yeah. You're not alone, baby. Can't wait to meet you. So join the animatronic family. We open real soon. It's a lot to sanity. Do you know how expensive it is to fix bad teeth? Unfortunately, I do. And we would like you to join us for a bite. My teeth is good, just not super clean. Brunch. Oh, I dropped it. That's my teeth problem. I saw this one post a while ago that made me giggle. It was like, I hate it when dentists ask the last time you brushed your teeth, but you were there. Okay, here's a fun fact, by the way, chatters. As you may or may not know, I regularly go looking across AO3 because I do not look at Wattpad. Fuck Wattpad. I regularly go looking on AO3 to see if anyone has written any fanfiction about me or my friends. Hi, Wednesday. Anyway, the main reason I do this isn't because I want to like punish you guys for like writing about me or my friends or whatever, but I will go out of my way to talk about whether or not your fanfiction was correct. I will do that, and I will not care. Like, did you happen to write fanfiction where I have like purple hair? Wrong. I have blue, like, well, I would have purple, but blue is my go-to color. If you were to humanize me, I would have blue hair and purple eyes. Let's not be silly. Let's not make our fanfiction inaccurate, King. Somebody else want it done right. You just do it yourself. Dead inside just like me. And I know all about. Shocking, ain't it? Bye! I can't fix you. Like, for think of the fact that therapists get paid because of our mental unwellness. Yeah. I think it's a good thing. I think it shouldn't be privatized. I think it should be a public service, much like all of healthcare, but therapists deserve to be paid for not only their schooling, but their time. Why did I say that weird? Schooling. Did I say that weird? I feel like that came out wrong. Like I pronounced it funny. Schooling. Yeah, I pronounced that with an accent. I think it's fucked up that therapists get paid in order to fix problems that society creates. But you know, that's the anti-capitalist in me. And another chapter was beating faster. You for being us home. You for bringing us home. Like you. Weep. Days when our monsters just change, leaving hope. No! That's not where I wanted it either. Fuck. No. Fuck. Scary. I think there would be a lot less need for therapists and like mental health workers in the world if people were like actually treated like human beings instead of like workhorses or unworthy of existence. Why? When you gonna decay? It's like a broken TV. Why are there so many like actually really good FNAF fan songs? You see, I hope you die in a fire. Hope you get shot in the heart. You get shot and expire. It's such your desire. Like, be honest, if children were treated like small people whose feelings were too big for their body instead of like work things or prizes or punishment for people who like do sex whenever people did not want them to do sex, then I think that overall we would have just less depressed people. Because there would be like, first off, less people in the world who resent their kids for existing. Speaking from the point of view of someone whose parents resents me for existing because I took away her life, apparently. And, like, there would be, like, less unhappy people. So saw this TikTok, it was like, once I overcome my anxiety, insomnia, chronic fatigue, chronic back pain, chronic headaches, body dysmorphia, severe addiction to my phone, crippling low self-esteem, fear of intimacy, fear of rejection, fear of loneliness, and lack of motivation, you'll all be sorry. You know what? Same. No! Fuck! Mirrors left behind, all its water will unwind. Never mind. You know, I have this video that I have set in my favorites, and I occasionally just kind of scroll through my favorites because I'm depressed and autistic. And uh, so I'll like occasionally just be scrolling through my favorites, and I'll come across this video where there's like this girl with like these like really sick shoes on. literally getting ready to go to bed while I have an AFK farm running, Pug. She has like these really like sick shoes. She has like these really sick shoes, and she has like one foot up on like her bathroom counter, and she goes, "Hey you, last I checked, only racists skip meals," and I don't know why, but every single time I hear that, I'm like, fuck. And then I go and I actually eat something, and I'm just like, why does that work every time? My brain's just like, how fucking dare you call me racist? How to trick my brain into eating. Call me racist, apparently. But true will unwind. You know these old furry you know those old furry animations to music? I have a ton of those saved, and I scroll through them a lot. Valid. So broken. I had to get my mom to help me to get meds for my cold and stuff. God, it's the ones that sneak up on me and pull me down quickly that hit the fast and the hardest. I'm sorry, King. All this torture will unwind. Pat the ghost. Indeed, indeed. I'm almost done with it. Like, I have just that little section, and then I can take, like, an extra stack of leaves. Ghost needs affection, indeed, indeed. Yeah, you did spell affection right, you're good. No, fuck. There we go. You do, you do. Affections. Brr. They don't even have. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Here we go. Look, a lake. Do you even have one? Sneep. Uh-oh, there's an evil on the island. Evil under the island? Oh! Well, he's gone now. Wherever he was. I'll need this later, so I'm gonna save it. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I have my first fish in the lake. Fish, 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 fish. Punch. Let me punch. No, I wanna... Oh, yes, I hit one. Oh my god, I was so ready to quit. I was so ready to just quit. I have another one. Where's my other one? Where's my other one? Where's my other? There it is. Welcome back. No! Double no! No! How did I fall through the only one without a bottom? If we give you all a little fright, we're not so scary if you see us in the daylight. You'll be so happy just as long as you survive the night. You'll be so happy just as long as you survive the night. Let's jump and see your faces around. What's underneath the seams? Let's try to make it right. Don't wanna start a fight. And we're so sorry if we give you all a little fright. We're not so scary if you see us in the daylight. You'll be so happy just as long as you survive the night. Try to make it right, don't wanna start a fight. And we're so sorry if we give you all a little fright. We're not so scary if you see us in the daylight. We'll be so happy just as long as you survive the night. Survive the night. Forgive me for being suspicious, mischief's not on my brain. Programmed to be pragmatic if someone messes with the mainframe. It's not that we don't trust you, we do, and like you too. It's just here at Freddy's, we have a few rules. And if you break them, we will have to break you like you broke our hearts. We'll be forced to rewire you and repair your damaged parts. We're not like that. And frankly, neither would I. Sometimes to do some good, you have to be the bad guy. That's not what I want. Fuck, what's this? What? Little fright. We're not so scary if you see us in the daylight. Leaves, grass, and a flower. Sorry if we give you all a little fright. So scary if you see us in the daylight. You'll be so happy just as long as you survive the night. We're not so scary if you see us in the daylight. So happy just as long as you survive the night. 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 Do I have any spare drawers anywhere? Let me make a couple of drawers. Don't know what I was thinking, leaving my thoughts behind. Now I've suffered the curse and now I am blind. All these the river. Is this just revenge we're seeking? We're seeking soul to avenge me. Stuck in my own paradox, I wanna set myself free. Maybe I should change, but I'm trying to stop it. Won't be long before I'll be covered by it. Do I have 2 mushrooms? I think I do. Man behind the slaughter. Since you've been gone, I do. So I can ponder the sanity of your mother. one seed, which is saplings and leaves, which I have on me. Nature keeps luring in like a pack of snakes. Little eyes, your little smile is all I remember. Acidification is killing me, but killing isn't justified. To my soul, I'm terrified. Baby, I wish I'd been there. To these monsters, the man behind the slaughter. $36. See if I have any more just spare laying around. Nope. And a block of clay. This makes the crystal, this makes the net. And it takes a minute to make. Four blank nuggets, an aqua catalyst, and waste. And aqua catalyst is like that. I'm gonna make a couple extra. Where's my flowers? I know I had spare. There they are. Let's make one. Did I do something wrong? Oh, no, I didn't. I'm just missing this step. Okay. Now, what? Did my save file just break? What do you mean it doesn't have quest? It does! I try to have all this load before a stream because this is how long it takes. Da 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 da. Guys, if my save file is broken, I'm gonna be so sad. Let me access my quests, you stupid bitch. Run, 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 da 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 da, run, da 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 da. What the fuck? I didn't mess with the like this world at all. Server. This isn't a server. Do I need to update? Says I'm missing Feed the Beast quests. Which seems to be right. For some reason, this mod pack doesn't have quests, despite me having quests in previous versions. Nope, quest is here. Oh well. Well, I'll figure it out some other time. Or more accurately, I'm gonna end stream, fix it, and then come back. The fix probably requires just updating to the newest version. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Tomorrow we're gonna, continue doing the same shit. Let's read out to Shy, Be Nice, Be kind. If you aren't kind, I'll come for your kneecaps. And I will see you all in the next stream. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye-bye! Bye! VOD watchers, thank you all so much